Seeds are a very big topic because people don't realize that a lot of the foods we consume now are actually seeds. This includes grains, this includes beans, which are the seeds of legumes, nuts, which are the seeds of trees, and, well, seeds, which can be seeds from anything, really. They are super high in anti-nutrients, super high in omega-6, and also mold and mycotoxins, the pollution issues that we didn't really touch on, but certain grains and seeds and nuts that are stored for long periods of time, months and months and months, can have mold and mycotoxins that cause, obviously, inflammation in the body and can lead to further issues. The reason seeds are so high in anti-nutrients is because their goal is to survive the digestive system. That's why they have high amounts of things like phytates, phytic acid, which bind to minerals and take them out of your body. Animals actually have certain digestive adaptations to these foods. The animals that consume these seeds will have specific enzymes and fermentative stomachs, unique physiological adaptations to consume these foods that humans don't have. The high omega-6 content is simply, these foods were never really meant to be consumed in large amounts, especially by humans, and the mold and the mycotoxin issue has to do with our modern agriculture and how we're harvesting these foods. So, realistically speaking, the only way you should be consuming any of these things, including grains, is if they are of the highest quality. And as we said, high quality tends to be more expensive than meat. If you are preparing them in proper ways, and if vegans actually prepared these plant foods properly, they would spend half their day soaking, fermenting, preparing food. It's very laborious. And then another thing is the omega-6 intake. Even if we do prepare these foods properly, they're still high in omega-6 and they should be limited. And the mold and the mycotoxin thing, coffee and chocolate are examples of two seeds that have this issue. You want to limit them. Is this a super big issue? It's hard to say. When you consume them on a daily basis, definitely. I've done videos on coffee in the past, and I will redo that soon, as well as a video on chocolate. But these are foods you should definitely eliminate from your diet and reintroduce them to see how you tolerate them, because they are by far the worst on paper. If I had to rank these from best to worst, I would probably say, fruits and vegetables are pretty close to each other. Grains are bad. Legumes are bad, and seeds are really the worst of all of them. So if you guys have a hard time eliminating plant foods from your diet, definitely try some elimination protocols. Remove a food from your diet, introduce it back in, see how you react, especially for these seeds. So herbs and seasoning, I don't think it's too much of an issue unless you have an extreme sensitivity to some